Operation Silver Kaiju. This is Panzer George, Turn 3, Japan. We have 54 IBCs, so we're going to be buying one sub, one destroyer, two transports, 3 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 mech, 1 tank, and we're going to be spending 3 on IPCs. So we didn't get our tech this turn. We're asking our scientists to double down, or we'll be sending them to Siberia, and we will be taking Siberia this turn. So this is a promise to them if they don't come through next turn. Thank you. So here we are in our turn. We're going to do our combat moves first. So we're going to focus right now on China, of course. So what we're going to do is Kinsu. We have a mech and an infantry. And we noticed our who we thought were our friends, Russia, has actually landed some paratroopers in Xinjiang. So we're going to have to do something about that. So we're moving the units from Kansu, a mech and an infantry, into Xinjiang. And also we're going to be sending in this the 3 tacticals to attack as well. So they will have, they're from Shenxi, so they will have 2 movement left. Let's make sure we mark that. In addition, down here we have a bomber, which we're going to use as a transport. We're going to be sending that into the battle as well from Hunan. So we'll make a change. Just give me 1 second. So we've got a total of 4 infantry. We're going to be sending in 2 to add to that battle in Xinjiang. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 movement left for that battle as well. So now we have, and then of course the Chinese are being difficult. They're holding up in Yunnan, so we're going to be sending in an artillery from Sichuan. We're going to be sending in all the units from Qichao, which includes a mech, an artillery, and 3 infantry into that battle as well. And then we have a unit in Guangxi. He's going to be going into North Indochina. The Chinese are being difficult and took that back. And also we have some transports. So we have 3 transports here that are going to be picking up the 6 infantry in Manchuria. 1, 2. And sending in these 6 infantry to attack North Indochina. So they'll be going in, and this cruiser will be supporting that combat as well. And then we have a transport in Okinawa. So it's going to go 1, 2 up here and invade Siberia with an artillery and an infantry. So they're going to be landing in Siberia. And Kurils, we're going to be moving up into the Soviet Far East from Kuril. And then we also have a transport in the Sea of Japan. So it's going to be picking up 1 infantry and 1 artillery, moving down 1, 2, 3. And also landing in North Indochina. That's an infantry and artillery. And then we have 2 transports, so we have 5 infantry here. So let me do a quick change out. So we have 5 infantry. We're going to be sending 4 in, and we're going to be sending them both to Yunnan. Both transports, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to be sending in 4 more infantry into that combat. I can keep my fingers coordinated. So they'll have one movement left. They're going to be landing in one of these adjacent territories. So we have one left, those transports. In addition, we're going to be sending in from Honan 1, 2, 3. We'll be sending those into this northern territory in China. So they have one movement left. I'll just get a marker. There's one there. And then down here, we have these fighters in Hunan. And this is infantry, so I'm just going to change that out. So we have a tactical and two fighters. They're going to go the one in Yunnan. So that's there went in way 1, 2, 3. They have one movement left. And then we have these two fighters in Fujian. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3 to attack down here in North Indochina. So they're going to have one left. And let's just see, I think I've moved everything that can reach. Oh, so we're gonna move one infantry into Qinghai. So if we're successful, we will have captured all the Chinese territories. Okay, so let's, I actually have these fighters here. They can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I have business with them elsewhere, so we're going to leave those fighters out of it. We should have enough to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I can send in one additional fighter from Okinawa. You'll have movement left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so there we go. So let's do our combats. So the first one, let's do the one in the northern area. So we've got 2 Russians, and we've got 3 Japanese. And against that, we've got 4 infantry, 1 mech, and then we've got a bunch of Air Force. We have 3 tacticals, 1 fighter. So that means, oh, give me a second, my cord is getting stuck there. Sorry about that. So I've got 1 tactical paired with a fighter. I've got 2 tacticals not supported. And I've got 4 infantry and 1 mech unsupported. So we're going to roll that. We have to get 5 hits. We get a total of 3 hits. So that's 3 hits on the ally side. And now they're going to fire back. So I've got 5 dice. 2 Russian, 3 Chinese. And they miss. So fortunate for the Japanese. They get to fire back again, and they took 3 hits. So we're going to take off all the Chinese. Roll again. And we only get 1 hit. Okay. Well, that sort of makes up for the last roll. So 1 hit. It's amazing how these dice work sometimes. And they get to fire back. They have 2 shots. And this time they get 2 hits, so I lose 2 paratroopers. And they're down to 1. So we fire again, less 2 paratroopers. And we get the 1 hit. We had 2, but all we needed was 1. And they get to fire back. And they get another hit. Ouch, okay. So that was successful. Put my Air Force back on. The next one we're going to do is in Yunnan, and there's 4 Chinese infantry and 1 fighter. So from a ground perspective, we have 2 artillery coming in. So that allows us to support 2 infantry, and then the rest are unsupported. We have 1 tactical and 2 fighters. So there we go. So let's do that. So we have a tactical supported by a fighter. We have another fighter. We have 2 artillery paired with an infantry and a mech. And then we've got 3, 4, 5, 6 additional unsupported. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've got to get 5 hits. So we'll see how that goes. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exactly hits, so that's what we needed. So 5 hits. They get to fire back. They have 4 infantry and 1 fighter, the American Air Group, the Tigers, Flying Tigers. And the Flying Tigers don't have any fangs, so we managed we only took 1 casualty, which is fortunate for the Japanese. And the Chinese are gone, including their famous Air Force. So now we'll put that back and do the next combat, the last one. In North Indochina, we have 2 infantry and an artillery for China. And we've got 6, 7, 8 infantry. 2 artillery. I believe that's 1 artillery. I'm going to have to double check the video, but I think I only had 1 artillery in that battle. I'll have to double check that. Along with 2 fighters and a cruiser bombard. There we go. So now we'll do that combat, and we have to get 3 hits. So we've got a cruiser, 2 fighters. We've got an infantry and artillery paired. And we have 3, 6, 7, 8 unsupported infantry. 4, 6, 8. So I'm going to roll the unsupported first. And we actually get 2 hits with the unsupported, which is really well done. And then we fire our Air Force and Naval Bombardment and supported infantry, and we get 1 more hit, which is what we needed. So now they get to fire back. They have 3 shots, and they miss. So well done for the Japanese this turn. So let's do our non-combats. So first we're going to land these aircraft. So 2 of them have 1 left. They'll land in Kiangsu up from Xikiang. The other 2 have 2 left. So we're going to move those into Sichuan, the 2 tacticals. The bomber also has 2 left. So it's also going to land in Kiangsu. And then the units from Shenxi are going to move into Kiangsu, and the units from Sichuan, 2 infantry, are going to move in as well. And then down here, Guangxi is going to take 2 fighters. And they're also going to take the 2 bombers. Everything has to go in Guangxi, actually. Keep it simple. We could go to Quichao, but I think we'll stay in Guangxi. And then we're going to move in these units from Hunan into Guangxi. The 2 infantry and 1 artillery into Guangxi. Okay, so we have, so this Navy force is going to be moving down into Ceylon. The entire Japanese task force, battleships, aircraft carriers. One of the subs is going to go to P-64. Down there. So that means all the aircraft on the carriers as well. Just showing the flag off India. And this fighter is going to be flying to 1, 2, 3 from Kiangsu to Japan. And I'm going to be moving these guys from Caroline's. So I've got a carrier and that task force there. It's going to be moving down to P39. Down there. And this Hunan, everything goes Hunan into whatever that area is there, Quichao, I think it is. Okay, and let me just change out this artillery. So these are 2 artillery. Okay, I'll put my flags on and I'll cut on my points. I believe I can actually stay off the Philippines. I think I can have peaceful intent and stay off the Philippines, so that's what I'm going to do. There we go. Okay, so then we have Qinghai, Xinjiang. And I'll count those. I just want to make sure I have the markers on there. Hunan, North Indochina, Siberia, and Soviet Far East. Okay, so now I put on my reinforcements. So I put a tank, a mech, and an artillery in Kiangsu, and then the rest of them go off. I have 2 transports, 1 destroyer, 1 submarine in Sea of Japan, and I have 3 infantry in Japan itself. So disposition of forces. In Xinjiang, I have an infantry and a mech. Qinghai, I have 1 infantry. In Kiangsu, I have 4 infantry, a fighter, a tactical, and a bomber. And I'm actually going to be putting in my 2 tacticals, or at least 1 more tactical in there. Yes, I'll put my 1 tactical in there. So I've got 2 tacticals, 1 fighter. Sichuan, I have 1 tactical. In Yunnan, I have 3, 4, 5, 6 infantry, 2 artillery, and 1 mech. North Indochina, I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 infantry, 1 artillery. In Quichao, I have 3 infantry and 2 artillery. P39, I have 5 transports, and I have 1 destroyer, 1 cruiser. I have 1 cruiser, that's in P39. Off the Philippines, I have a carrier, a cruiser, destroyer, and on the carrier I have a tactical and a fighter. Off India, I have 2 carriers, 2 battleships, 2 destroyers, 1 submarine, and I have 2 fighters and 2 tacticals. Carolina Islands, I have an AA gun. Taiwan, I have 1 infantry. And actually what I can do is I can, because this guy didn't move, I can pick up that 1 infantry and I can bring it down. And I can just keep it on the transport. Kiangsu, I have a tank, a mech, and an artillery. Hope, I have 3 infantry and an artillery. And actually I can move them down if I want. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring those 3 up to Shensi plus an artillery. So they're in the Shensi. Manchuria, I have an AA and an infantry. Sea of Japan, destroyer, submarine, 2 transports. Siberia, infantry, artillery. Soviet Far East, 2 infantry. P6, I have 1 transport. Iwo Jima, I have 1 infantry. I think I've covered everything. So let's look at our points. And of course my marker isn't working. Sorry about that. So I'll do my points later. This is a long video. Thank you.